we're picking it up with Final Fantasy 16. I've made an executive decision regarding the chronoliths. We kind of need to get to Alien Isolation. I don't particularly enjoy the chronoliths, and I find that the rewards generally are not worth it. So I'm just going to kind of skip them. I'll probably poke at them once or twice if I run into a new one, but generally speaking, I'm not going to grind them. I'm not going to attempt them. I'm just kind of done with them. I don't enjoy them as a challenge. So we're picking up right where we left off. Odin has put up a barrier around Ash, so we can't get in. And we're searching yet another dead village. If they if they were bosses, I would 100% grind them. I love complex boss fights, but I don't particularly enjoy time trials on trash.
So did I.
The trial proctors kind of don't count. Let's see. How do I get up there? I feel like they want me to get up there.
What do you call a group of doofuses that play games and hate NPCs? A murder of perms.
Evening, Perm. How are you? Sorry I didn't get to come by your stream today, buddy. I have zero excuses. It was one of those days where it was light on meetings, so I just kind of didn't want to do anything. Oh, I'm sorry, Perm, but at least I didn't hurt you too badly. Is there a survivor? A lone survivor from this village who can tell us what happened? Oh.
Please. Please.
We're not here to turn you. Just tell us what happened.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, alright?
Who?
Oh, this poor girl. She's like Ash's last survivor. Be pregnant?
My thanks, kind travelers.
Or is that just the way that clothes are hanging up? No, I think she's pregnant. Yeah, I know. That's definitely not a cool question to ask anybody. Ah, the social tact is still not there, just in case you were wondering.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
I know. I know.
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Ark.
The what?
One by one,
The what now and the who thou?
people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run.
When's that baby due? I forgot about that joke. That's a good one.
And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
Well, hiding kept you alive. Take her back with us.
And this, Arche is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About
Enjoy your
the
dinner, buddy.
heavens
It's good
would
to see
grow
you.
dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left.
To the capital.
On east to the tower, to Reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out.
Fair point.
This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I don't know if we're ready for that yet.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate.
I love how Joshua keeps that little magic fireball above him as a torch. That's cool.
Which means at the end of these stairs should be...
Oh, hey there! How's it going, Rex? Good to see you. I forget what the proper name was for that little sanctuary that only Joshua could enter. Like mausoleum or I know that's not the right word, but it was something like that. Oh, what's for dinner this time?
The mural. It's complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here.
Leviathan the Lost. I thought he was an interesting...
Where is the Phoenix?
Oh.
By the Founder.
Ifrit and Phoenix were always meant to be together. No. Ugh.
So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
Huh.
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye.
Clive, this is foolhardy. You can't do this.
Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
Yeah, except for the fact that if Clive falls, the world is doomed. This is foolhardy. He's clearly leading you to this. Make for reverie. Sure. I'll do what the game tells
Barnabus
me.
is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow.
Fried rice with
So
orange
will I.
chicken. Sounds good. I'm glad I just ate like half an hour ago, or else that description would make me really hungry. Oh, that's nice. They've got a little bucket there for the plank that holds the door shut. You never made it before, or just a little bit of uncertainty there? Gonna ignore the tarantulas. Don't need to fight them right now. Let me check the board for something. Ah. No new side quests. Excellent. I've never done this before. Hang on. If I go to the local map at the hideaway, will it show me? Yes, it will. There is a new hunt. Excellent. We're going to go back to the hideaway real quick. I want to be able to keep an eye out for the hunts as they show up. Love the hunts. I have trouble with fried rice too. I think the trick to it is that you have to actually cook the rice once, and then you use the cooked rice in your fried rice. Like, it's like this two-step process that makes it kind of difficult for me.
Gilly, you suck.
Well, maybe you told me and I didn't remember. That is absolutely a possibility too. Another S-rank hunt, Pandemonium. The few souls who were able to escape from Ash before the skies changed tell of Pandemonium, the king of the orcs who led his fellow beastmen in revolt against the Waluder rule. Now roam the twins. Okay. Bearer's marking suggesting he still commands his forces today. So I need to be looking through the twins as I go through there. That's not bad. What I've never been good at is stir fry, because you have to constantly keep tossing it. And I'm really not good at that. I mean, you could also just take a spatula and stir it. That works too. But I have trouble with consistent cooking on that one, because I feel like you either need to toss it consistently in a very wide surface area thing like a wok, or you need to stir it constantly. Alright, so he roams the twins. Where is that? Gap. Oh. I thought that said like Sleeth Fart or something, and I was like, fart. Such a juvenile sometimes. Can't help it.
Come on.
I'm one of those people who finds the word poop to be amusing sometimes. In some respects, I never truly grew up. Yeah! I missed the tarantula. What's a chocobo good for if you can't use it to kick spiders in the face? Where does this go?
There's something there. I can feel it. But now's not the time.
What do you mean now's not the time? Inaccessible? These friggin' back here or something. Fine. Now's not the time. Just knock on the door. Yeah, that's not anything. Whoop! You shall shoot fireballs at my afterimage. I am gone.
Thanks, Cal.
Too slow.
It's probably stupid for me to waste all this right now, but... all the numbers! I find it interesting that none of these areas are named. Okie dokie. Normally I would say thanks for the vote of confidence, but you would know better than anyone. So... what's this? What is that? Adamantite gauntlets. Tell me more. Maximum HP by 500. That's not bad. That would be really good for the chronoliths if I was still doing them. Still curious to know what the Genji gloves are about. Welcome to the edge of infinity. This looks a mess.
This is it, boy.
This is not it. Yes, I do. All right. Welcome to Reverie. A single stolid spire rising high above the deadlands to pierce the very heavens. Something about Final Fantasy 16 is giving me Xenogears vibes. It's why I've been playing Xenogears music for the past 2 stream openings. It's gotten me an itch to play it again.
I've come for you, Barnabus.
And for those of you who are not familiar with it, it is an older Square PS1 game.
Stay close, Torgal.
What I will say about Xenogears is that it's a very rough game with a great story and a very interesting combat system. It's your classical turn-based RPG, but Square didn't have the 3D system worked out yet. So it's a bit rough to play. Yeah, I like the black PS1 discs, yeah. Well. The Last King. Okay.
The tower. It's alive.
Time to fight a bunch of fallen enemies. Again.
More echoes of the fallen. They seem to feed on ether. There shouldn't be any here.
Defense notes go away first. Where's the other node? Is it dealt with? Oh, it's dead. Checking for loot, checking for loot. There's no loot here. Open the door. I love the way these doors look.
Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
Go figure. I dodge when I'm not being hit. Screw y'all. Eat ice. Oh, he still hit me? Okay, there goes my limit break. That's fine. At least it charges quickly. Nice. Couldn't get out in time.
Nice try.
What? I dodged out of that! That was 100% my fault. Oh, I got stunned, so I couldn't do the counter. I'm sucking this up hard right now.
I needed that.
I shouldn't have wasted Earth and Fury on this. I do well against this guy one-on-one. It's whenever he's got help that it just, like, wrecks me. I should not have had to waste 2 potions on that fight. I blew that one badly. Anything good over here? No? Another elevator? Alright. So pretty, man. I am such a sucker for particle effects. I know I've said that time and time again, but it never gets old for me. Every time it shows up, I'm just like, woo, pretty. Spiders! Nah, I'm not wasting an ability on you. Neither of you.
This won't be easy.
Just a moment too late. Yeah, let's tether that gloop to the ground. That'll work. Okay, that doesn't go anywhere. Up we go. Rats. I was hoping that was a potion. I don't think I'm not doing terribly on potions. Oh, I used a high potion on something. What did I just get? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't just get an accessory, did I? I did. Favor of Ice. Okay. Yes! Am I capped out on high potions now? Yes! Maxed out again, except for Limit Break. Going up.
If I were Barnabus, where would I be?
At the very top of the tower.
So I could look down on the world.
That's where we came from. Well, well, well. A whole whackload of enemies. Hello! Protect this. More of them coming down the elevator. Alright. Gather up. Time for science! It feels almost unfair sometimes. Yeah, so Flames of Rebirth seems to hit everybody everywhere. I'm sure it has a maximum range as well, but if it does, I haven't discovered it. Ice Age definitely is a short range AoE, and Earth and Fury is conal. So if I'm planning on hitting Diamond Dust or Earth and Fury, I'm going to try to gather everybody up first. Boy, this keeps on going, huh? Oh, cutscene. It's a shame we're not bringing Joshua with us. Well, hello!
Well, that's new. Though I expected a full leg for the rest. Silence! No!
I tried to dodge that too late. I knew he was about to charge. I couldn't get out of it in time.
What was that thing?
Dead?
There aren't any more.
Please, bring them on. Okay. Boy, they really thought I was going to use more healing on that one. want to see something. So I've noticed that Diamond Dust seems to have a fairly short recharge. I want to keep an eye on that a little bit. Like, Earth and Fury and Flames of Rebirth take a very long time to recharge. Diamond Dust comes back pretty quickly. Which I'm okay with. It makes me happy that I chose to put points in it. Oh. Yoink. Mesmerize. What is Mesmerize? Shards of ice that can draw them toward Clive. Okay. I do appreciate that they color code the accessories based on what icons' abilities they upgrade. It makes them easier to pick out of a list. A lot of little quality of life upgrades in this game. That was a quick dinner, Perm. Hope you had a good one. Oh, they killed the music too. Ah, big moment. Let's go. I know that feeling. Oh, big node. I don't think I've fought a boss version of one of these. I pop at the pistons. Woo! Ah. Ow! Ow! Oh, I thought it was about to sweep it at me. Ah! Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay. That seems bad. So unfair. Oh, now they want me to press the attack. All the things! So whenever a boss puts up that purple boss meter, it's a DPS check. They're about to do something extremely bad to you or insta-kill you, and you have to get that purple bar all the way down before they execute it. I dodged that! That one I did not. Staying away, staying away, staying away. Awesome. More? Another Iron Giant. Okay. You want some of this? We're going up to the penthouse floor, baby. Ow. Nope. Man, these things barely touch him. Ow! Golden section? Never seen that one. Ow. Ow. I'll talk in a moment. Ow! A what cannon? Ah! Make it stop! Okay. So in this game, the DPS checks are fairly rare. But the big enemies have a stagger bar. And you may notice on this one, it's that yellow bar underneath that I'm steadily working down. Once he's staggered, he can attack back and he takes a lot extra damage. That's what I tend to save the large stuff for. And why I've got my bottom row of icon abilities for like short things that recharge quickly. They're medium hits that I can trigger as the opportunity arises. That top row are the huge hits that take forever to recharge, so I save them for staggers or DPS checks. I still don't understand the timing of that one, but okay. Alright, so now he's going to stagger. And here come the big ones. And here's the great thing about the big ones, is that when you knock an enemy's stagger meter all the way down, it recharges. And once he recharges, he's back in the fight, your DPS bonus drops, the whole thing. But while you're hitting your big DPS checks, it stops recharging. So that time during the animation can be used to recharge the other stuff that you've already thrown. So you'll notice during this one, I'm about to hit another big one, his DPS meter will pause, and during that pause time, where I'm hitting all this extra damage, everything else is still recharging. I mean, that'll kill him, but yeah. That was a fun fight. He did some new stuff for the Iron Giant type that I hadn't seen before. It's not a very overly complex DP. It's not a very overly complex combat system. I feel like it strikes a really good balance of special abilities with dodging and actually like bobbing and weaving your way into the fight, that I feel like Final Fantasy 15 sort of had a handle on, but not quite. And I feel like Final Fantasy 16 did it better. It's taken a little bit of getting used to. You have to learn the abilities and the timing of each type of enemy. But like once you've got one down, you've got it. And you know how to fight every X in the game. Whatever that enemy class will be. So it's kind of interesting to kind of just get your feel for the combat of the game and learning one enemy type at a time. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm going to go on one more little tirade. One other thing I really appreciate about Final Fantasy is that they recognize that there are players of varying different desired difficulties. I don't know of another way to put it than that. So not only do they offer two different difficulties, which are story focused and action focused. I'm on action focused, but they also offer you accessories that you can put on your character that will just like auto dodge for you, or like handle some other aspect of combat on your behalf. They're kind of cheater elements, but they're there as like handicaps. If you have trouble with this and you really, really need it and you're struggling with it, the accessory is there for you, and the game doesn't really penalize you for using them. It's just kind of like, hey, if you need an assist, that's there for you. I really appreciate that about these games. Just like, come at this at whatever you're comfortable with, and if you need these crutches, pick one up and use it. They don't care. I like that.
Exposed to the elements, are we?
Almost there.
All right. Excuse me for a moment, please. I'll be right back. All right. Let's keep on going. Stairs. Oh, hold on. Please be a potion. Please be a potion. A high potion and 2 potions. Excellent. Yes. Almost like the game knew I was going to struggle with that moment. Wow, they are feeding me a lot of potions.
I can feel him.
And I'm capped off again. Just like that. I'm just gonna stand here for a moment. Let some of these things recharge. I'm probably fine, but you know, I'm not for nothing. I'm just gonna save. Yeah, I had a feeling there was going to be a cutscene when I opened this door. This is one of the old temples, is it? This feels like the Elidibus fight all over again. More thralls. Wait, dead thralls.
Why?
Why would Odin kill them?
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
You're killing your own people.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong.
Live.
It is no corruption. It is who I am.
This confrontation didn't
Every
go so
choice
well
I
last
make,
time.
right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there was the...
To be fair, Square's done a really good job with this. To do realistic-ish human faces with avoiding the uncanny valley is kind of an achievement of itself.
Few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer.
They didn't do... The skin, I think, looks great. The faces look good. I think that the mistake that they're making here is that the hair doesn't look wet at all. Like, the hair looks great when everything's dry. When it's raining like this, the hair doesn't look right.
Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him. my worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it?
Enjoy your fried rice with orange chicken, Rex. I hope you enjoy it. Better than Perm enjoyed his dinner.
Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
Okay.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living? What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
You okay there, buddy?
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
Here we go again.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it. By this day's end, you shall know the truth.
Oh my gosh. I'll use a big one now because it recharges quickly. This is going better than the last time. Yeah, so far.
God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none.
Fuck!
Alright, that's not fair. It's Ifrit time.
Desperate, are we?
Don't make me fight Prime to Odin as Clive right now. That's not fair. There we go. I'm not the one riding the horse.
Finally, we can begin. Yeah.
whatever. Baldy, pass me a sensu bean.
What, do you think I'm just giving these away?
Booger or Peach again?
Because I'm not.
Oh, thank goodness. Finally, a good bean. What is that, like 2 for 10? Peaches for me.
You have been shown the path. Now you must follow it. Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise.
We'll see.
Perhaps you still require persuasion.
Whoa! What the crap was that?
Must I show you?
I couldn't see. Ah. Oh my gosh. No! No! Frick! Dude. Yes. He is incredibly difficult to fight. Oh! That's what I'm talking about.
But
defeated. You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabus. We are not as weak as your god believes.
What? You just heal it up just like that? Thank you, Torgal.
Damn it.
There you go. What took you so long? Clive, time to move.
What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. What you will.
Don't face it head on, just dodge it.
You dare!
Oh! We used Odin's weapon against him. Zantetsuken is normally Odin's attack. We used it on him.
Could it be you've made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies.
That was awesome.
You are not the fool I took you for. So it ends. No! Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos! Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it!
This dude is insane. Ugh. A DPS check while he's friggin' charging attacks. No. No. No.
Salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted. Peace unending. How do you know his name?
Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand design.
I'll never serve your god!
Come on. No. Out. Yeah, me too.
Then you will never know this power.
Excuse me?
Its source. As it did the day I won Ash. Since then, many have sought my crown, Ethos. But none could wrest it from my head.
This is not fair.
Have you the strength? Have you the will? I am yours, Ethos. Claim me as your prize.
Whoa, that's cool looking. Oof. Okay, good. I did dodge it. No. Oh. Woo! Ah. No, out! Out, out, out! This should end it. Another phase, indeed. All right, excuse me for a moment, and then we'll see how this ends or continues. Every single major boss fight in this game has escalated to the icons in some major way. We'll see how this goes, BRB. I haven't seen Pi in a while. I wonder how he's been doing.
Well, the day is at an end.
And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed.
Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield.
Heal that, you jerk. It looks like we barely scraped him. Oh, we threw him off the tower. Goodbye. Falling off of a tower is how some movies tell you that the villain has died. Reference Die Hard. Dark Shard. Frankly, given how difficult that fight was, I'm surprised I beat him. Oh, that's never a good sign.
Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own.
Right?
You relinquish nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval? You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god.
We're not gonna kill.
Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well.
This is pointless.
But I almost forgot.
I have to take Odin from him.
I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not?
Oh, we're not done.
We shall fulfill our destinies. Just as the Lord's mother crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God.
No.
He's giving me Odin. Okay, I'm going to want to take a look at Odin's stuff. Dude looks gray already. Holy crap.
Salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
Wow. Yeah.
Tell me, how does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
We're not ready for him yet.
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength, to gorge yourself on their beam, to edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
Oh, it's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There all shall end and begin again.
Like, at the Angry Divide, we found that dragon fossil there, or whatever that was. It's alright, Clive, let it out. These are the things I can do without. Down goes Odin's barrier. Crackle! Good to see you, buddy. How you been? Baron Rossfield is not doing well.
Why the hell is my city falling with the captain? Don't ask me, ask them! Want to hide when there was a fight to be had, since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the
Yeah, you gotta get the Gatorade, man.
battlefield. Now I'm stuck wiping the backsides of this one while the city burns and my wife kills off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway?
What indeed?
The enemy numbers 200,000 or more, counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers outside the capital to repel an army of that size.
Then it's time to evacuate.
Keep, held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together.
The prospect of death does put things into perspective.
Doesn't it?
Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
I need you to lend me some of your best men, preferably all of them.
My best men! Does it look like I really want...
I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him your help.
Your nephew, the outlaw?
It's kind of cute and at the same time ludicrous that they're having a conversation during this fight.
Soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing.
Then you and he are of the same mind.
I fight for the opposite.
You fight for a world in which you shouldn't have to live and die for nothing. And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow.
Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom.
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Dion.
I'll be damned.
The Dragoons have come to help us. Okay.
Honors are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
Good for you.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
For my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to
Remain.
Commander? Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
Oh. His significant other survived.
You will find a girl there.
A girl? We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell, my prince.
That was actually a really sweet moment. Dion thinks he's going to lose. He's sending Terence away to take care of the girl who nursed him back to health. Okay. Please don't tell me this pregnant woman's about to do something nasty. Thank you.
Clive, thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
Dead.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
Yeah. You knew this already, though.
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Doesn't change the past.
Gav, we need to talk.
What are we about to have Gav do? Why is she here? We could have had this conversation inside if she was going to be here.
You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
Oh, how sweet.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic.
The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
Yeah, you.
The
Be
chaos
mindful of
Barnabas
that.
wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts, a way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately used that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the mother crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the mother crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined, shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless...
That's fair.
There is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it.
That was a surprising musical theme for them to pull for that cutscene. That interlude that they just pulled has been like the main theme of Final Fantasy from the beginning. And it's usually played at the beginning of such games in some arrangement or another. So for them to play this towards the end of a Final Fantasy game is kind of strange from a musical perspective. Like, the characters finally have their main mission. That's why I reacted the way I did just a couple minutes ago.
If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the mother crystals. But if we destroy them all,
then it doesn't work.
We will stop not only the blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Let's. Brotherhood. I am so glad that Clive and Josh Odin's essence. Arm of Darkness. Okay, that's cool.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to stone here is barred to us no longer.
You can't always win. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Dude, we all know. I'm gonna go restock my potions and such real quick. Ooh, a new crafting recipe. For what? And more hunts.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Okay. Holy crap, we'd have so died.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm not buying that last elixir.
Is that all?
The stew's
What do I owe the honor?
Alright, what you got? Ice brand. Which is worse. I'll make Ice Brand because it's a unique, I think. Everdark. Okay, still worse.
Last you a good while. And?
Still worse than Ragnarok. Okay. Let's see what we've got on the hunt board. We know we've got an S rank that we haven't found yet. Holy crap. All right. Titan's Wake, Dalmekia. Usher to the Underworld. We will take that on, and then we'll call it a night. Titan's Wake? Where is that? Yeah, we got some work to do. Not the least of which is that S rank that we found, that we got the hunt for but didn't find. I was kind of hoping at the time that we would kind of stumble on it, but given how many potions and high potions I had to get through Tharmr, I'm kind of glad I didn't run into him first. And then we'll go this way. And this is Titan's Wake.
Thanks, Cal.
Wasn't expecting him to materialize. I kind of hoped I would see him first, but okay.
Here.
I don't know what this ability is, but I'd rather be safer than sorry. Wasn't ready for that charge. What? I haven't looked at Odin's stuff yet. I should have. Darksteel. I think I needed that.
Come back.
Let's have a look-see. Alright. Arm of Darkness. That we already know. Heaven's Cloud. Surge forward to strike an enemy. Each hit lands fills this in. Tatsuken to gauge. So everything seems to synergize back to this gauge. Rift Slip. Used to recover immediately from any ability or action. Interesting. Dancing Steel. Second Blade, unleash a flurry of attacks. This is interesting. I don't think I'm going to use any of this. Because, number one, I feel like I've got a decent flow going now. And number two, like, I feel like if you're going to use any of these, you need to equip Odin as an icon. And I really don't want to do that right now. Like, I feel like I've got a decent flow going with everything that I've got equipped right now. And I kind of don't want to screw with that. But I'm interested in the synergies from those combos. The Chronolith would teach me more, because it would kind of force me to experiment with those combos. But I don't enjoy the Chronoliths, and I'm not planning on going into any of that. Let's see, that's an A rank. The collapse of the fallen civilizations, their technology slept silently within the ruins of their airships for many a long year. Let's see. Presumably, as they were designed to do, while some are easily escaped, this particular echo persists in pursuing its targets while they lie dead in the dust. The Croc in Sambrek. Okay. Hang on. That's Dylmekia. Sambrek, the Croc. Looking for a place called the Croc. There it is.
Come on. Run like the wind.
I like the hunt system. The only complaint I have about it is that for the S rank hunts, they don't tell you where they are. Which, while I appreciate the idea of like making the player hunt for them, feels in general kind of like a waste of time. Alright. We'll deal with this one, then we'll call it a name. That fight against Odin was epic, though. And it makes me really worry about the eventual fight with Ultima.
No need to ride from here.
I didn't mean to get off him. It makes me worry about the eventual fight with Ultima, because I know that Ultima is the big bad of the game, and Odin was his right-hand man. So while I'm glad I survived the fight with Odin, I still had to use a crap ton of potions to do it, and it makes me worry about surviving that fight with Ultima. No, not load. Quick safety save. Safety save, safety save. Another one of these big ones.
Looks like we're working something up. There's only one thing for it.
Dang. He's harder than the one, we fought in the tower. I dodged that. Oh my gosh. Okay, that. Stay away. Felt a little weak to kill a mark like that, but whatevs.
Sweet dreams.
All right. we are stopping there for the evening.